Hello everybody, this is Mooneye Moors here. Welcome to the channel. This is going to be a little different. It's not going to be a stream. We're just going to do a little bit. We're going to try to build a house here in the village. And see how, if we could do that within, 20 minutes or so. So that's the mission. Hopefully you like my channel so far. Hopefully you're enjoying the content that I'm putting up for you guys. Off screen, off recording, I threw up this little building here. It's a pretty standard barracks, because if the villagers are going to live in the village, they are going to need to, defend themselves. But that's not what we're going to do today. Today we're going to work on throwing up a quick little house, just like the rest of these in the village. They're not going to be interior decorated or anything like that. I'll try to get the floors, not guaranteeing that either. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to throw up this little house here. I laid it out. It was over a little bit. If you've watched my streams, you'll see where it used to be, but it's way too close to this house. So we're going to move it over. It's going to have a back door and maybe a front door to the street here, and we'll see how it comes out. I don't know what it's going to look like. We're just going to build it and see where it goes. So this is 1, 2, 3, and I think that's where it's going to end. It's going to be just a super simple house, and yeah, should be fun. I know everybody always concerned with it if it's touching the house, but this is a very snug village, and it's going to be detailed out. So if there's going to be any minor issues with the layout of the house, it'll be detailed out. It'll look good. Trust me. Well, or don't trust me. I mean, it's completely up to you. Hopefully you guys are all doing well and enjoying your afternoon. It's afternoon where I am, so hopefully you guys are enjoying your day, your night, your morning. If you're having a morning, please have a nice cup of coffee for me. That would be greatly appreciated. And we're just going to plop down some windows. I'm not going to put a window here because I think that'll just look funny with a thing in the middle. But we're just going to plop down some windows. And I know the interior layout might look a little funny doing it this way, but in the end, I think it'll look all right. Just, you gotta have faith. Isn't that a song? Don't copyright me. I'm just saying. Then there could be a doorway right here. Alright, so let's throw up some of these. See, so there's that, and it's super quick. We can just bing bop boom a house together, no problem. And these aren't standard houses, like I'm building them all the same. Every house is custom, and they might have the same materials, but every one has its own little flair to it. None of the houses that I've built in this village has got the same anything to it. So it's all 100% completely invented by me. So, I mean, it's a lot of fun. And if you have any feedback with ideas, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll try to read all the comments. I work full time, so if I don't get to them today or immediately, I will try to get to them as soon as possible. I don't get a whole lot of comments, but I'm fairly new to the YouTube world, so hopefully I get some, you guys like me sooner or later. Oh, we got zombirds. Okay, sleep. Not that I'm worried about dying. Where is he? There he is. There we go. Get rid of this stuff. We're gonna get attacked again, aren't There we go. Get rid of this junk. Alright, so the basics of the house is done. It looks really good. Okay. It's well laid out, you know. I mean, we can throw a couple of beams in here afterwards, but we're not going to worry about the interior today. As a matter of fact, I'm trying to keep track of the time. So I want to try to start making my videos more time manageable. Oh, look at this guy. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Oh, 5. I actually can use those. I'm gonna tuck those away somewhere. All right, this is a realm that I play on with a group of people from all over. And we have a lot of fun playing on this world. It's really nice, enjoyable. I didn't know anybody when I started on this realm, but I've met a lot of really awesome people, and I've had a lot of fun. We're coming up on our 1-year anniversary, which is kind of exciting. And yeah, that should be, we're gonna have a get together. I'm gonna try to live stream that. I live stream over on Twitch. I don't know how you say it. Twitch.tv/MoonEyeMoors. I think that's what it would be, right? So this is gonna be a simple house. So these don't marry up on one line. They're gonna do it on the other side, but we can do something to take care of that. What I'm gonna do is stick it out one. Usually what I would do is bop them out one everywhere, so you got a really good overhang, but this house is gonna be snugged in there really tight up to that, and they're gonna be touching with the way it is, so, or they might be touching the way it is, I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, they're gonna be touching, see? So it's gonna be really, if I tried to put this out, then I would have an issue with a lot of this. So this roof line is just going to come together, and it's going to come together kind of just like on its own. It's not going to come together by me forcing, pushing it, because this roof line and this roof line are going to meet up here, right? I might need some half slabs, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. And then I think that's almost the middle. So, and then this roof line and this roof line from way over there is going to meet up too. And that's going to give it some dimension. And it'll give it some character, you know? So you're not having just one straight ridge all the time. Your ridges are different. They have a different pitch. You know, it kind of talks to you almost, you know? So now we can put together these here on this side. I know I'm probably going really fast, but I'm trying to condense without video editing my thing. Eventually I'm gonna video edit. I really just don't know how to video edit, and I'm not I don't have a lot of time to invest in video editing, so I want to put these bits together, you know, but I want to do it in a manner that's going to be easy on me and easy for, oh, look at that. That's going to meet up just like that. So there's that. We can get rid of this. That's easy on me, and that can give you guys what you're looking for, you know, as content goes. If you want to look at, you know, how do we build, you know, really cool builds, or how do we do this, or what am I going to do with this, you know. So that's how that's going to look. And see how it's already got 2 ridge lines. So we already know that the ridge line has got already has a really nice dynamics to it, you know. So that's really good. I'm gonna run out of these already too, ain't I? Down here, it's gonna get a little more interesting. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4 different ridge lines for this house that we're building, and they're all gonna be on different levels. And we gotta try to marry them all up and make them look really good. Okay, no, sounds a little complicated, I know, but it's gonna be fun. It's really cool to watch this come together, and it kind of just comes together on its own. You know, you build out your side so you know where your all your stuff is gonna be, right? And then here, this here, we can just bop that there, and then this roof line is going to end right there, because we're gonna have kind of like not like that. So that's one roof, and then we'll come up here when this roof line comes up. It'll come up in it, and it's okay if they touch, because there's gonna be wood behind it, and it'll still look all right. So see, and now here's going to be a roof line here, and we'll do the same thing. And this roof line will come in. There'll be a wall right there. So maybe like that, right? And then we'll come in and we'll bop. Not that. Alright, so, yeah. So this is all just going to come together kind of organically. Like I was saying, that's kind of always the goal. So let's see. See here, obviously we don't have those parts on the roof, but see how that's already coming together. And if you're walking down the village alley, it's got nice depth to it. And once we add bits and bobs and a little broken pathway through here, you know, I think it'll look good. And now we got to work on the main part. We're going to need a lot more stairs than what I got. We're just going to do another whole stack of that. This stone cutter is so key. I remember everybody used to complain about how they would lose blocks by making stairs all the time. Now it's amazing. So there's that. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to build the roof material out of. I'm thinking some of that stuff that they use to build roofs out of. I'm drawing a blank right now. Yeah. We'll figure it out once we get to the point where we're going to start filling in this roof. There, look at that. That's your main ridge. And then this is going to want to come down here like that. And then what we're going to do here is just break that, and boom. That looks like crap. That looks really crappy. So what we're going to do back here is we're just going to slab it off. Just so that, yeah, that's about the only way it's going to look right. Yep. Yep, okay. And see, right here, this is all be roof. And then, let's see here. This will all be, boop. Just like that. So that means this bit here will end here, but this roof will cover it. So this might have to just come up here to that. And then that'll look alright, because there'll be a little minor roof here, and then boop, there. I know it might look funny on the inside, but trust me, on the outside it's gonna look really cool. There was the thing. Alright. These right here. We can use some polished granite. There, that's what it's called. That's what it's called. I know how to Minecraft. Or maybe not polished granite. I have to get some more granite, don't I? Do I have some more? Not in there. Alright, well, let's go get some more. Alright. Oh, phone call. This is Peachy. My niece named him Peachy. I don't know why Peachy, but she insisted. So Peachy he is. There we go. We're gonna get probably 3 stacks just for now. I'm thinking maybe 2 stacks, just a stack and a half of stairs. We'll sleep. One of these days we'll get into decorating, because this is my bottom floor. This is the what I call the war room of the manor, and it's kind of noisy because the cow's in the basement. But yeah, that's the village. Boats, floating boats, the manor, yeah, so, yeah. Alright, let's see where we're at now. Alright, we're at 16 minutes, so hopefully we can polish off this roof in the next few minutes, and then we can call it done. This is the first time that I've tried making a video just doing a small build. Just yeah, just to do a small build. And hopefully you guys like it. I'm not good at keeping time because I can get chatty a lot and end up yeah, getting sidetracked. Crap. I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Alright. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on these smaller roofs first and just work our way up. There we go. These ones should be super simple. Okay, we're gonna add another block here and probably right there just to fill it in. Alright, and I think that this will look really good, I think, in the end. I'm thinking maybe this was not really necessary and we could just roof it up just like that. There we go. I don't really plan any of my builds. I don't draw them out. I don't write down ideas. This whole village did not start out with the idea that I was going to actually try to populate it with villagers. That was not the goal. I was just building a village because, well, I have fun doing this. And that was the whole idea. And then it popped into my head that why don't we try this and try to have, you know, some villagers populate this area and bring it to life. Like, the detail helps. It really becomes immersive. But then, you know, nothing is out moving around, and you can only cram so many animals in before it's like, okay, here's another cow. You know, so I kind of want to bring in villagers, and I know they have their limitations, and I'm completely okay with that, because this is Minecraft, and you've got to learn to expect, you know, what Minecraft has, you know. Okay, that's gonna go there. This is gonna go here. Alright, I'm trying to map this all out in my head, because there's probably gonna be a wall right there. There's gonna be a wall here, and I might have to break this block for right now. Alright, there we go. Perfect. I think it's kind of weird looking at. Let's get this laid out inside here. Yeah, we don't need those right now. There we go. Now, these here, we're just going to do this so that it looks full. Well, that's not right. I don't want to break a stair with chicken. There we go. And then fill this in. Right. I'm not a noob in Minecrafter, I swear. Okay, we're gonna need some more of this. Probably not that many, but hey. So we're gonna wanna do the stair bit again. Not like that. And this just gives it a sense of thickness on the outside, right? So we don't have any stairs. What we're gonna do is just block this off. This isn't gonna be a 2-story building in this part anyhow. We're gonna build that in. This will probably be not much of anything. So there's that, and then you can just fill all that in. And I know it's gonna look tall, but you imagine you're gonna be up another block and there's gonna be a ceiling there, so it's not gonna look so off like it does right now. And then voila. So here's what I'm gonna do to add some depth. Okay, that looks really good like it is, but it just needs something a little bit more. And that's a little bit more spruce. There we go. We're gonna get some more slabbies. There we go. So right along here, just to break up this line here, and so that it doesn't look so just one big tall thing. We're just gonna throw a line in, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. We're gonna get a bunch of these together. I know I have a bunch already, but we're gonna need a bunch more. There we go. And we're just gonna do that all the way around the side, and that gives it a little extra detail. And it also breaks up that straight line in the transition between the stone and the wood. And that just helps kind of keep that broken up. See here, these two meet as in they're put together. These two kind of meet as in they just don't look right that way. So if you do that, it'll break up that line. And I think it will walk up some stairs. I think it just helps. It helps, gives a little extra dynamic to whatever you're building. See here, and then here, what we can do here is just plop that along, and it gives you a little bit of a color break. And then what we can do there, even here, is add a chimney in there that pops out the top. Let's see how we're doing on time. We're at 23 minutes. Alright, so let's see if we can pop in a little chimney right out the top right there, just so it looks good. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Alright, I'm gonna want one of those probably. Let's find some stone. Where's my stone bits? Okay, we're gonna want this. Since we haven't used this block yet, I think this block will look really good. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna pillar up here and find out where this is. So we want it to be kind of right in here. And this can be, we don't want to go too far down because, well, there's that outside. But right here can be the chimney. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace all of this. we're gonna change this up here. Whoops, because I don't want to mess with that ridge line, and this is gonna give it a little bit of whimsy to the whole thing as well. So where's that piece for the ridge line? There's that. All right, and what we could even do just to thicken that up a little bit, and then see, we can bop this up to the side just a smidge, go up a block, and bada bing, there it goes. Here's that. And it doesn't have to be like super perfect. I mean, if you feel the need, you can drop something else there, but I kind of like the way that kind of looks, and I kind of like the way this looks. And what we'll do is we're gonna just quickly jump up there, tidy it up so it looks pretty. Well, I say pretty, it's not really pretty, but looks good. And there's no like bits of wood here. Oh, there we go. Now we gotta go inside and clean up our mess. Okay. Now we can bring this down, and now we have that there. And then you can put your furnaces. There you go. Let's clean up our mess we made here. I'm good at making messes. There we go. Now we gotta go sleep quick. Alright, where am I at? So there's the whole house, start to finish. I mean, you gotta add your windows and your final details in, but it's a fun little house. I would put a dormer in, maybe in this area, just a small one, kind of like this. Over here, let's see if I can find a house with a dormer. I know I made them. They're over here. I've got so many houses. I think there's, I don't even know. Maybe we should walk around one day and count the amount of houses that are built on this. Like a dormer like that right there. Just enough to give it a little bit of detail on the roof. And then add your leaves. And then add your detail around the house. You know, your little bits of farming. And your little bits of life. And, yeah. And then the village will, you know, this whole village will grow, and then once we get it populated with villagers, it will look really cool, and it'll have a whole life of its own. So, I know I didn't put no doors on it. I'm not putting doors on it because the zombies break the doors. I'll add windows and just throw them in later. But, yeah, that's kind of the basics of just throwing together a quick house. I mean, if you spend, even as a starter house, if you spend a few hours, you know, an hour or two, a couple of nights gathering resources, there should be no reason why something like this shouldn't be done as a starter house. It could be done as a quick little starter hut. This was my starter house when I first joined the world. As you know, it doesn't have doors because of zombies, but this was my starter house right here. This was the first house I built on this server. And it looks really cool. I like it. So, if you like my content and you like what I'm doing, please feel free to like and subscribe. I'm Mooneye Moors. I also stream on Twitch. I try to stream at least once a week. I work full time, so it's hard. So I stream usually once a week between 3 and 4:30. So if you like my content, please like and subscribe. Feel free to share so other people can see it. And yeah, if you like this video, please comment down below, and I'll try to put out more videos like this. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, And you guys have a wonderful night.